It's complete to Keith Williams. Williams is going to score the touchdown. Keith Williams races the distance, a 63-yard scoring play.
This is how most people know Keith Williams, the star receiver at Madison Central.
Keith Williams on the reception.
The senior leader for this Jags team. But most don't know the story of how he got here.
We tried our best to have fun, but it was difficult in the situation that we were in. There was a lot of shootings and killings and drug-related things, prostitution, and just not things that normal kids would like to see.
Keith spent his childhood in the inner city of Jackson.
Growing up and seeing those things, as you get older, you start to realize that you don't want that for your life. Seeing my, friends get into all that stuff, I have siblings that have gotten into that stuff. You just don't want that for your life.
A young boy who'd seen too much wanted out, and soon he found an outlet.
Well, one Sunday we were taking him back, and he just said he didn't want to go back. It was a tough time, and just to see a kid at that age, a sixth grader, that wanted something else, wanted something different. And he just decided that he was not going to live the lifestyle that the people around him were living.
Tim Ellison was coaching a church league basketball team that Keith played on at the time, and hearing his plea for help, the Ellisons knew what they had to do.
They just pulled me to the side one day, and they just asked me the question, what did I want to come live with them, an opportunity to get away from here. That afternoon, they stopped by my house and talked to my mom about it, and she agreed, and that's where it all began.
The plan was in place, but the move, it almost didn't happen.
Before Keith came to live with us, we had not been able to find him for 2 weeks. In our decision-making process, it actually made it easier because of our concern for his safety. We knew the influences, and we were terrified of what they could do.
At the age of 12, Keith Williams was adopted by the Ellison family.
It changed my life forever. I just started to see friends that would always be there for me, and I got into sports.
In 9th grade, the Ellison family, along with Keith, moved to Madison, and Williams started to play for Bobby Hall at Madison Central.
I knew at that point that I was going to have a good athlete and a good football player. What I did not know is what a great individual that I was coming in contact with. He is just an outstanding person. I tell some of my guys that don't have a lot going for them that there's always someone that has it a little worse than you do. And you can only use that as a crutch for so long, and Keith chose not to, and he's forged forward, and I have no question he's going to be an outstanding citizen in society one day.
He's developed into one of the top receivers in the state and has scholarship offers to play at the college level. Keith loves the game and the opportunities it can provide, but it doesn't define him.
Basically, football is just an outlet of just getting away from my past. It's not about football, it's about getting a college education. And I have parents that are leading me into that, and they're giving all they can to help me to reach that goal.
A teenager with his level of perspective, it's one of the characteristics that sets Williams apart.
He is very mature for his age. It's an interesting guy, no doubt. And for a kid in the inner city to have a goal, to have a direction, to have a belief, that's absolutely huge. And that says that there's hope out there.
For all he's endured, for all he's seen, Keith's story is not complete without the acknowledgement of his strong faith, a faith that has roots where he met the Ellisons, Calvary Baptist Church in Jackson.
And this is where my faith started. This is where I started learning about Christ and all he has done for us. I was raised at the bottom, and through Christ and through all he's done for me, I'm starting to see things in a different perspective.
His story, while far from over, is inspiring, and his hope now is to inspire others.
Whatever I have to give up to use this to transfer to somebody else's life, to change their life, then I want to do it. You know, just want to be the person that someone looks at and say, I want to be like that guy.